This process shows you how to align your paper on the drawing table using a T-square. Now, in order to do the process, you must have the T-square, the paper, and 4 pieces of tape. Now, using the T-square, make sure the T-square is hooked onto the edge of the table on the side here, and it can slide up and down. Okay? It must not be out here sliding like this or in this manner. You need to have it hooked on the side and sliding up and down, right, on one edge of the table. Now, placing the paper on the table, and now bringing the paper and the T-square edges here, align them here in this manner. So they are now all straight with each other. Now, folding the paper down at this point, you take a piece of tape, stick it at this point, next piece of tape, stick it at this point. All right, once that is done, you move the T-square and you stick the other 2 corners of the paper. Once completed, you can check at the top to see if the paper is still straighter here. You still check it back at the bottom part and ensure that they are straight in line. If they are not in alignment, then you have to remove the tape and repeat the process until they are straight with each other. Okay? Let's look at now how to align your paper onto the drawing table. All right. Now to do this process, you need to have 4 pieces of tape, the T-square, and the paper. Now, using the T-square, ensure the T-square is hooked onto the edge of the table here. It must not be in this manner like this or out here. It hooks on the slide here and it slides up and down. Now the paper is directly underneath. All right, I want you all to take the paper now under the T-square and align the paper edge and the T-square edge together. Once the 2 edges are aligned here, press down at this point here. Taking 1 piece of tape, taking the end here and lift the paper up and pull outward a bit. Similarly on the other side. Now moving the T-square down a bit, take the other 2 pieces of tape, stick onto the paper, pull outward a little bit, stick onto the paper and pull outward a bit. When you're finished now, you just take the T-square, go back up here and check and make sure it is straight in line with the edge of the paper. Well, that completes how to align the paper on your drawing table. Now that you have aligned the paper onto the table, we are going to draw the border line and the title block for this paper. Now the border line is measured 10 from this side, 10 from this side, 10, and on this side we're measuring 20. So using your ruler, placing it about this position, so 0 to 1, with a mark on this spot here, 0 to 1, another mark. Over here also. On this side, marking 2 centimeters, from 0 to 2. You're supposed to have 4 marks, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Now starting at the top, you draw a line, very light, and down to the below, another line. Now using your set square and T-square together, in this manner, you will now come and draw how it is placed in this manner, the T-square and the set square together. Sliding across to this point here with your mark on the side. Draw coming down, slide everything down once we set it again. Draw on this side. Now, turning onto the other side, Similarly, this is the point we have marked here. We go coming down, write everything down. Now that you have drawn everything very light, it is sketched out. You look at it and you now see if everything is okay. Once it's okay, you start by the process at the top by darkening this line. From here to the end, coming down to the below. Starting at the top again, you're repeating the process and darkening from corner in the line to obtain the box. This will now give you the border line. So cleaning up on the corners here with the eraser will help make your paper look a little more clean, neat, and tidy. Now, in order to do the tiger block, which we'll be placing down the base here, you're measuring 30 from this point, going up and coming across this way. You're going to be measuring 100, which is from 0 to 10, from the corner of the box. You see on the other side here, also 0 to 10. Put a mark on it. Now, using your T-square, draw a horizontal line going across, set square, T-square, you draw a line. At this point where you had marked the 100, and at this part where you had marked the 100. Now the 30 that you have marked out here, you want to mark division spacing of 5. So every 5 millimeter, you put a mark. Right? Now you're drawing lines in these boxes. Very light ones. On this side to the same way. Right, so now that that's been completed, you're going to be darkening these lines. This one, the middle one here, and this one here also. This concludes drawing of the borderline and tiger block.